Your boy Blackrue back with another video. Before we get started, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe it was Blackrue investing. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe it was Blackrue investing.
What's going on, crypto warriors and Blackrue crew? Let's go. What's up, stacking Satoshis? Let's get into this, guys. The real reason the US does not want certain cryptos, and I thought this would be fitting because of what came up a couple days ago with the Hinman documents. Let's share the screen. If you guys haven't been following what's going on with that, Bill Hinman, former SEC chair, actually asked Vitalik Buterin, like, is everything okay? Like, do I really have the correct understanding of Ethereum? I don't think he's supposed to do that. These Hinman documents are looking very, very damning at the moment here. What's going up? OC Benji. Let me share the screen here. Okay. So Hinman actually did that, which is crazy. That's crazy to think about, right? He actually asked Vitalik Buterin, like, everything about Ethereum. So Ethereum really did kind of get that free pass, right? So that kind of dovetails us right into the real reason why the US doesn't want certain cryptos. Okay. Now, to understand this, you really have to understand about JP Morgan. Okay. Now, JP Morgan Chase is like the biggest bank in the US, right? It goes like JP Morgan, I think Goldman Sachs, HSBC, and Bank of America, right? Those are like the biggest ones, right? And then under that, probably Wells Fargo. But JP Morgan Chase is the biggest bank in the US, okay? And they do a lot of dealings with BlackRock. We've been over BlackRock and how they command like 10 trillion, right? 10 trillion in assets. Nobody really talks about them other than stock people, right? But no matter who the president is, BlackRock somehow has their fingers in the US Treasury. The president will just hire a BlackRock guy. So weird, right? And of course, as I've shown you guys before, Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO, is on the board of advisors of the guys that are in Davos. You know them, WEF. So now picked up. We know who JP Morgan Chase is. They're in deep with BlackRock, and BlackRock's in deep with the WEF. Okay, so here's something from April 27, 2017. Okay, JP Morgan Chase decides to leave R3 consortium. Okay, now remember, I was telling you guys about the R3 consortium before. If we go ahead and bring this up, one thing I don't know that I noted about the R3 consortium. Okay, it is a private blockchain, and it all has a lot of different banks connected to it, right? Also connected to R3 Cordia is Ripple. Ripple is also connected to these guys. They don't say it here, but they are. They're connected to them. But you can see also here Goldman Sachs, HSBC. These guys, Wells Fargo, Credit Suisse. These banks are connected with R3. Okay, Cordia's private blockchain. So JP Morgan decided to leave that consortium. Okay, so right away you see JP Morgan doesn't want to play with these guys. It wants to have control over its own thing. So what did JP Morgan go and get control over? Does anybody in the chat know what JP Morgan went ahead and got control over? What's up, Cryptwork? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? What's up, Shift Focus? Shook Focus. Definitely check out my guy Shook's YouTube channel as well, guys. What's up, HBCU Maker? So yeah, what JP Morgan went and got control of is Ethereum. Okay. So they back Consensus, and Consensus is the money man behind Ethereum and MetaMask. Okay. So I think it even says it here in the article. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't say it in this article. Let me see. Let me find another one. Okay, I think this article might say it here. Either this one or the Cointelegraph article. Like it directly says, oh, they quit, but they they went over and helped out Ethereum. Okay, yes, this one says it. Okay, you can see the title. JP Morgan quits R3's blockchain consortium. R3 isn't pleased. And then you'll come down here and you'll see JP Morgan's blockchain research and development endeavor shows a market choice in the development of Quorum, its private blockchain based on Ethereum. And what eventually happened is that JP Morgan basically just gave Quorum to Ethereum. Okay, they just gave it to them. Why? Because they're Consensus, they're the money man behind Consensus, who does developing on Ethereum. So they basically gave it to themselves. So JP Morgan wants to run Ethereum, which is its own thing. So naturally, they wouldn't want R3 Cordia and people like Ripple to have a foot in the game. They wouldn't want them to succeed. So that's the real reason why the US doesn't like certain cryptos, because they're really backed by Ethereum, which is backed by JP Morgan. So yeah. So what does that mean? Does that mean like Ethereum or Ripple may not be used in the US? I doubt it, but it does mean that they definitely wanted to slow Ethereum or Ripple down. They definitely wanted to slow Ripple down. JP Morgan wanted Ethereum to be on the top of everything. So Ethereum got to be on the top of everything. That's why Bill Hemmon was calling Vitalik Buterin, asking like, okay, do I got this right? I can't mess up. JP Morgan Chase and BlackRock will kick my butt. I can't get this wrong. Okay. So that's why. I'm glad I got the internet on the plane. I missed this live. Oh, dang. Janet Hayes catching me on the plane. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. Metaverse President, I was just about to watch some pre-recorded stuff. Caught it live. Appreciate it. Okay, so y'all, a couple y'all got ETH. Nice prize for HBCU Maker and Cryptwork. Y'all know what's going on around here. Ghost Nick. So that's the reason why they might also knock off ADA. So yeah, ADA's a little different. ADA, I think they're not they don't necessarily want to play nice with ADA because it's a kind of like a direct competitor, like pretty much, right? But I think ADA and DOT, they have their own thing with the World Economic Forum. Because note, if we go over to LCX, right? I remember LCX. LCX is out of the World Economic Forum. So if we go to their exchange, one of the things that we're going to see is they list Polkadot, they list ADA, right? So LCX is perfectly fine with ADA and DOT, right? But in the US, they only really want, okay, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna sign into my account right now, but in the US, they only really want the Ethereum, right? They really want to make things really easy for Ethereum. Okay. Let me see if it shows. Okay, markets. Okay, now it'll show. So see here, they have ADA, they have DOT. So World Economic Forum connections for DOT and ADA are there. But as far as America goes, they're only pushing Ethereum. That's why, well, Coinbase lists Cardano, but who else doesn't list them? Gemini doesn't list Cardano. Gemini doesn't list XRP. Coinbase doesn't list our XRP. So that's a good point, Ghost Nick. Cardano also has an issue here in the US, kind of. But at least they're listed on Coinbase, you know? So that is a very good point. So, but it still seems like, you know, Charles and Gavin Wood still bent the knee to the World Economic Forum. Because remember, Ripple was having it hard until they became members of the World Economic Forum. Then all of a sudden, stuff kind of started opening up, right? Right? So that is definitely one thing to note. One thing to note for sure. And let's see here. When did Ripple become members? I think it was, but even before they became members of the World Economic Forum, something was in the works because Brad Gerlinghaus spoke at the summer before's Davos meeting. So we knew something was going to happen with them. Let's see. XRP members. So we knew they had already, you know, got works. But basically they weren't going to be able to get anything done until they got straight with, you know, with the big guys, you know what I mean? So this is August 25th, 2022. And I think it says in here when Gerlinghaus spoke. Yeah, so see, according to the WF, Silicon Valley tech giant, according to the WF, is likewise committed to monetary parity and efficiency after CEO Brad Gerlinghaus' appearance on a 2022 WF panel in Davos, Switzerland. And that was earlier before this was announced. Then it got announced. And then all of a sudden, things just, you know, some doors started opening. Some doors started opening. So funny how that works out. What's good, Ace? What's going on, brother? So that's the real reason. It's the real reason they're kind of keeping things kind of under wraps here. But I think long term, they're going to have to open everything up because we showed you guys yesterday how the Bank of International Settlements are going to allow central banks to buy 2% of crypto in 2025. So 25 is really when things are going to be kicked off, because we're going to get all that central bank liquidity, 2% from all of them globally. January 1st, 2025, as the date on which the new standard will take effect globally. So imagine some central bank going out there buying Bitcoin as if it's digital gold, or Litecoin as if it's digital silver, and XRP because they're already using it, right? Algorand because they're already using it. XDC because they're already using it. So that's something just really to think about, like kind of loading up until you get there, right? Until we get to 2025. That's really something to think about. But we got coming up here as far as short term, we do have, again, the summer solstice coming up. Generally, those are when like we have some moves, like lunar phases and like big kind of like quote unquote pagan type of star movement, right? So generally that's when we have some movement, and that's what's coming up here in about 2 weeks, maybe. So maybe that will get us out of this epic kind of tailspin, right? We're very close to oversold. So generally when we get to those like really bad, like kind of oversold points, that's exactly when we pop back up, right? Which you can see kind of on the chart, right? Like that's exactly when we pop back up. So we're getting there. We're like almost there on the day chart. So seems to me like it's time to go shopping. Shout out to the patrons. The patrons have a list, less than a cup of coffee for that, for the patrons, weekly watch list. And, if you can't afford to do that, there is the Patreon, there is the Telegram we have completely free, where we share information in the Telegram. Feel free to sign up for that. Links are in the description. Completely free, 99. And of course, always, a thumbs up on the video helps, and super chats if you're so inclined. But yeah. One thing that really kind of sparked my fancy I was looking at today was Next Era. These guys are connected to everybody who's everybody, and it just reached oversold, so it's bouncing off of it a little bit here at under five. Oh, okay, it's at 5 cents. It was earlier today. It was at 4.6. So dang it on that, but still at 5 cents. That's still a very, very good deal right there. If we come and open up Next Era's website and show you guys what I'm talking about. Here we go. Alliance block. So they're connected to everybody who wants to connect TradFi and DeFi. Almost all of these guys are partnered with the. If you pull up their site and kind of scroll down, you'll see Quant. Remember, Quant is one of the ones that they say they want to be like the operating system for like CBDC type cryptos, right? And we've gone over that before. We've shown you here with like LCX, LCX is partnered with them, and they specifically mention CBDCs in the like press announcement. And this was from April 2021, like before people were even really talking about CBDCs like that. So Quant chooses LCX as a partner to enable a distributed ledger interoperability. Quant and crypto assets pioneer LCX partnership will further accelerate the progression towards central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. And I know like people have a feeling about CBDCs, right? We do, right? But a lot of these cryptos will be the great reset, if you will, of banks. They will be a part of the great reset of banks. And, I want to be a part of that. Hopefully, you guys would also want to be a part of that. I'm not saying don't invest in Bitcoin. Do invest in Bitcoin because I know we're an orange station here on Gentlemen of Crypto. Yeah, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Litecoin. But all the money that's going to go into these is worth considering, especially considering that the central banks may be purchasing Bitcoin, Litecoin, and things like Quant. Just saying. Let's go back here to Alliance Block. And if you guys have any questions, just put them in the chat. So Quant's a big connector of TradFi and DeFi right there. Chainlink, how many, like you can't have DeFi unless you have an Oracle. So Chainlink's a connector right there. Orion, they're on the Cardano system, but they do multi-platform with Cardano, Binance, and Phantom. Connector right there. Just scrolling down a little bit here. Injective, it's on Cosmos. They do connection with ETH and Cosmos. Another Oracle. Going down, Energy Web token. We've been over how Energy Web connected to R3 Cordia itself. I thought I had that article up still. And it's going to basically bring like energy stuff to R3 Cordia. So basically think about carbon credits, and you know how I hate carbon credits, right? But this is going to be a broker of energy assets. So you're basically going to tokenize energy assets, put them on the blockchain, and swap them through R4dia. We already showed you all the banks and stuff that are connected to R3 Cordia, right? We showed you, it was like, oh, here it is. Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, HSBC, Credit Suisse, all of those. It has the right connections to be able to now go ahead and swap those, tokenize those energy assets and sell them to banks. Just so you have that here. The receipt. I want to make sure you can see that. There we go. Cordia or R3 joins Energy Web to provide enterprise grade settlement services for the energy sector. Boom, right there. Back here. So BNB, that's like, like China, right? All Southeast Asia, like biggest blockchain in the world, right? Ava Labs, DeFi, right? Elrond, which has rebranded itself to a metaverse. Hedera and the Hedera consensus protocol stuff is connected not only to Quant, it's connected to LCX, it's connected to so many different people in different systems. And there's rumors, of course, of Hedera possibly being our CBDC, having people possibly. So Hedera is huge. Polygon. Like it's just a who's who, and we're not even done. Sure, they have connections to um, XRP, and they're going to connect a connector of different blockchains. Like if we were going to click on them right here. Okay, I thought it would go to their website, but if it went to Flare's website, we would see that it says it wants to be a connector of cryptos and TradFi. So yeah, a lot of huge partners for them. So everybody who wants to be connected is connected here via Alliance Block. Very high on those guys. Anything under 6 cents to me seems like a bargain with Alliance Block. See if we got any questions out here. Yes, H-Bar is in that group, Trill Rants and Reviews. What are your thoughts on Crust? Oh, let me start from the top. Already start from. I like top. I'm about to say something. Let me continue here. Sprinkle that moon dust on it, and let's get that pump. Let's go. Did you dig on Cube? Not yet. I need to write that down because I'm a terrible person here. Let me write that down. Where is my pen? Okay, I'm going to have to take a mental note because I don't know where my pen went here. 1 second. Okay, got it. Okay, so Cube. Okay. Wrote it down, and this time I will check it out. So sorry about that. What about... Hey, brother, your microphone is clipping from time to time. Okay. Here, let me... Is that better? That should be better, hopefully. Let me know if that's better, y'all. What are your thoughts about Crust? I looked at Crust once before, and they have a lot of good partners. Let me bring Crust up now. Let's see what's up. You know what? If my microphone's clipping, it may be using the wrong microphone. But yeah, let me know if that fixed it, guys, because if it didn't, it might be reusing the wrong microphone. So there's a microphone in my webcam too. So let me know. Crust. Okay, going to look up Crust, and just give me a second here. Just going to verify that it's using the right microphone. Testing the mic. Yes, it is. Okay. Good. Okay, perfect. What's your thoughts on Crust? Okay, we're looking at Crust now. Okay, 82 cents right now. Pretty small supply, only 24.4 million. That's a very low supply. Was as high as almost 150 something dollars. That's crazy. And it hasn't moved yet. I remember looking at this and saying that it had some good partners. Let's go on the website and confirm that. Come on. Okay, that was a little comical. Come on, Crust. Okay. So yeah, the fact that it had all these platforms. Yeah. Seems good to me, especially too with that ROI. That's a huge ROI. It's a huge ROI. Um, yeah, seems seems worth it for me. Where can you buy it here? Sushi Swap, MEXC, and Uniswap, Bitmart. Yeah, I like Crust. Let me put that on my watch list. Go to the next one. Yo, did you see this with this Prometheum company and its founders and the connections to the SEC and Gary? Wow, I hope this gets covered the urgent needs. No, I did not see that, Ace. But if you can tag me in the Telegram, I would love to take a look, and we'll talk about it on Saturday. What about AMP? I like AMP. I actually like AMP. Um, Payment crypto. Winklevoss twins are behind it, so like AMP will usually like just pump out of nowhere. Like it'll just pump out of nowhere. When's the next time you'll have to wait to see this pump? I'm not even sure, but I know since they're behind it, it will move. It will move. Um, Now you cannot go on the website and see that they're directly behind it, but it's like basically like the payment token for Flexa, and Flexa is like Gemini's like payment crypto, so to speak. If you look at on Flexa, like you can use it at like Barnes and Noble. You can use it at a few um, companies. But the thing to note is um, Gemini has that like bit license, so they can operate in New York. So I really think that AMP one day will be kind of big in New York because they can operate there. So at 0.0 at 0.002, even just to see this thing move to like 2 cents would be great, right? And I definitely think next bull run, because it's only been through one bull run, we see this thing at least get back to 2 cents. And at 2 cents, that's a 10x. So, you know, gotta love that. Am I signed in over here? So I thought for sure AMP is on my watch list. I must not be signed in. Okay, I'm signed in. I don't know that I was signed in though. Seriously, AMP should be on my watch list. Okay, I guess I was signed in. Thought that was one I had on my watch list. Sub Heavy Production. What's up, Mainly Music? Oh, I like research. Um, I don't know why I don't own a pre-search node yet, but if you guys haven't heard of pre-search, pre-search is basically this private browser, um, and you just get the plugin. You can add the plugin to Google, and you can do searches. Like there are things that I will search on Google and not find those things, and I use pre-search to find it. Like anything that Google does not want you to find, like pre-search lately, it's gotten more like it will hide more stuff from you, but a lot of the things that Google will not let you find, pre-search will let you find. For instance, I was searching about like darker skinned Native Americans, right? Black Native Americans. I could not find that on Google, but pre-search, I was able to find that. So I like pre-search. If nothing for nothing, I like it for that. That it's actually gets you through some of the things that Google filters out. On top of that, just getting crypto for searching, that's amazing. And I've had it for I don't know how long, but here I got 545 just for doing regular searches, right? Um, and I think you can get a pre-search node for like 4,000. Let's see what the price of pre-search is at right now. Also, with those nodes, you can redirect traffic to one website. So I really should get one because I could redirect traffic to my channel. Maybe I do that this weekend, get a pre-search node. Now I'm not sure if you need something like a server or something special to hold that to get that node to use that node or enact that node, but yeah, so at its high it was at 40 something cents. So yeah, you got 10x potential here. Seems really good to me. Yeah, seems good to me. Does it go a little bit lower than this? Maybe. But at 3 cents, I think that's a good price. Everything's a good price right now. Like, look at this. Like, for last month, you couldn't have had it for 3 cents. For the last year, you couldn't have had it this low, right? So, great price right now. If I ever need interns or volunteers, oh man, um, I would love volunteers, but yeah, just get on Telegram if you really want. I don't know that I necessarily need one. I wouldn't be able to pay anyone, so I probably have to get some volunteers, but that would be awesome, man. As you notice, I never edit my videos, so I don't know, maybe an editor or something. Um, Crust, another failed project. I'm stacking my crust bags for the bull run. A bunch of hype then did. Thanks, brother. Thanks for dropping that in the Telegram. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've earned pre-search by using it. Like at least 500. Like I just said here, like 540 something. And I use it. I use it a lot because as an engineer, I'm always trying to search up. Okay, what's this Linux command? What's this? You know, how do I find out which Ubuntu version I'm on right now? Like I've done the command like 85 times. I just forget it. Um, so yeah, I think it's really cool. I think pre-search is really cool. Yeah. And next question. Yes, volunteer does imply working for free. I realized that after I said it, but once it was out, bruh, it was it was too late. It was too late. It was no going back. Oh man. Um, what do you think about Digibyte? I do like Digibyte. I actually think Digibyte is like it's like a hidden gem out here. I just closed the window because it's one of those ones that's been around forever that might like have a lot of like partnerships we not even heard of, and it's been steady forever. Like kind of like Stellar, but like Stellar has way more big partnerships, and we hear a lot more about Stellar, right? But it's one of those ones that people, when they think about it, it's like Stellar has been around forever. Stellar, really? But yeah, um, so Digibyte is one of those to me. Um, like I wouldn't be surprised if this one is one of the ones like that the central bank kind of buys. I think this is a little sleeper, little sleeper. And yeah, see, they've been around forever, bro, forever. Let's see, supply 16.2 billion, not too bad. Yeah, yeah, this price, and it's consistent every bull run. So every bull run, you're at least getting 7 cents out. So yeah, why not? Like definitely something that's proven itself like every bull run. Why not? Another in this vein would be V Chain. Like it's proven itself two different bull runs. Why not? You know, actually, V Chain didn't pop up until this latest bull run. Okay, stand corrected. But Stellar definitely has proven itself two bull runs. That was the other one I was talking about. Oh, that's such a good price. I need to get some Stellar. Okay, yeah, that's on the watch list. Like anything under 10 cents for Stellar seems to be a good price to me. Like as you can see here, like on average, it tends to be above 10 cents in a bull run, getting as high as 60. I think this chart is a little off. I think I've seen it as high as 80 cents, like 80 and 70, but whatever. So yeah, Stellar, anything under 10 cents, I think is a great price. Witnet. I have not heard of Witnet. Let me look at it though. Witnet. Okay, just came available on Bitmart, it seems. Came out the tail end of the last bull run. Okay, what do these guys do? WinNet is specifically designed for autonomous smart contracts, those that require a high degree of tamper resistance and shouldn't leave space for manipulation. WinNet can power most DeFi primitives like price feeds, stablecoins, derivatives, as well as acting as a reliable source of randomness for creating uniqueness in NFTs. Okay, let's see who you're partnered with. Okay, you're in the Draper portfolio, Blockchain Capital portfolio, Arrington portfolio. Okay, cross chain. We like that. Now let's go check out your Twitter. Come on. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay, about. I just want to go to the website. Come on now. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open up CoinGecko and look at Witnet on there because I can't, for some reason, I don't know if they're not listing a website or if I'm just scrolling, not passing it or whatever. But let's see. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Witnet. There we go. Right there. Perfect. It's loading. Multi-chain is Oracle. Not that many followers yet. It's only been around a little bit. We would think that it would have more followers than though, but see. Okay, not too many people, but that's it's not a problem. Um, for that, maybe I might pass it, but it was in enough quote unquote portfolios, so to speak, that maybe I might be tempted to look at it. But let's go look at their website, see what they say as far as partners go and stuff like that. Oh wow. I wonder. So it's used on all of these different networks. That's cool. Who uses it though? Interesting. So I have to do a little bit more deep dive on this. I didn't see that many people watching it, or like many people I know looking at it or following it, I should say, on Twitter. Um, doesn't have that many followers, even though it has all of these different projects that supposedly it's working with. I might pass on it at this point, but more research is needed at this point. So it looks like it has been around for at least, yeah, it's been around for like 2 years. So I would think more people would be you know, invested, but you know, oof. Rose, still, still, I like Rose. Okay, you DM'd me. Okay, that's cool. On Instagram. Okay, I'll go check it. I'll check it sometime tonight for sure. What happened here? My whole background's just gone now. Um, I don't know what happened there. Am I frozen? Can you guys see me? Can you guys still see me? I don't know what happened to my background though. Let me see. That was weird. Okay. I wonder why my background went weird, went away. Yeah, I don't know. Hell with it. It's good. Um, okay, good. You guys can see me. Forget the background, I guess. The stacks stacks actually went down a good amount since like being very happy. Um, seems like it might be at a good buy point actually. Last time I checked, it was like at 64 cents. Okay, 48. Wow. Okay. Even better. Okay, this thing keeps giving me network error. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. Okay. So stacks. 48 cents really good actually. Um okay, so let's see here. Wow, so yeah, it seems like a safe 2x for me, right? At 48 cents, I could definitely see this one back at like $1.50. Um, yeah, but to me, it looks like maybe it goes lower. I don't know. I'm always a fan of DCA. Like, okay, right now it's rapid, right? Yeah, yeah, I like stacks. At this price, like, would I rather spend 48 cents on some other stuff? Possibly, yes. But if you really like stacks, seems like a good price. Kusama. Let's look at Kusama right quick. It's got to bring up Coin Market Cap again. I like better how their chart looks or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't continue to give me trouble here. Okay. Kusama. Okay, yeah, low supply. Only 96 or 9.6 million. Crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay. So it's as high as 400 and well, really as high as almost 600. Okay, so that's at least a 20x from here, right? Almost 30x, right? Wow, yeah, that's really good ROI. Once you get over like 10x, that's like amazing. Yeah, and we know this is like the test net for Polkadot, listed on like almost every exchange. Yeah, with that seems like a great ROI to me. Yeah, that sounds like a good play. Sounds like a good play, crypto work. I'm gonna have to save that. So many of these coins won't even be around for the next bull run. Well, Kusama will, but I know what you're talking about, Ace. Like some coins may not be around for the next bull run. Um, you could probably say that the ISO 20022 coins, those will probably be around. Um, anything like a Kusama that's related to Polkadot, that'll probably be around. Crust, will it be around? Probably. They seem to have a lot of partners that will want that to be around. Yeah, yeah. You do got to be really careful out here. Rose. Okay, let me see. I was really big on Rose when they were kind of going the metaverse route, but it seems to me like they shifted and went like the private network route. And it made me just not as high on them. Um, it just really depends on like they ended up doing something with Facebook because they're like it was rumored that they were going to do something with Facebook. Um, there's rumored they did something and it wasn't like it was just like um something like they helped them like do a survey or something about like what was happening on AI. It wasn't something like really, really like I thought they were going to do something really, really big with them. Um, it depends on how their Facebook relationship gets fleshed out. Because maybe that was just a starter, like, oh, you do good on this, we'll get you more. We'll give you more stuff. Got the Jay-Z going on with the 444 over here. That's there's some occult stuff to 444, but we won't get into that on here. Um, so that's the big thing with me. Like, what are they going to do with Facebook? Are they going to do more with Facebook? Chances are that they are, because the CEO here, Don Song, is like, I believe she's Zuckerberg's wife's former professor, and she's like an MIT person. And you know those MIT people are connected, i.e., Sam Bankman-Fried's people, mother, and all of that. We know those MIT guys. So I wouldn't count Oasis out. And 4 cents is a good price. Just will we think that it will get back to like 60 cents? Because it was as high as 60 cents at one point. And would I rather, like, if I got 4 cents, right? Like almost 4 cents, I almost rather put it on something like a LCX, which is around this price, right? Or a Hedera, which is around this price, right? Like, that's just my opinion. If you've done your research on Rose and you've done your research on Oasis and you feel really comfortable with it, I see a lot, just from the connections I just made, you go with that. But when I'm looking like pound for pound, LCX seems better to me at around the same price. Hedera seems better to me around the same price. Just my opinion. See, 4.585. They say 99% of these coins won't be around. Why? Well, sorry, I don't know that second part. Let's see here. Blood in the market, everything is going down right now. 100%. 100%. So like everything feels really good. Like it's a perfect time to DCA. Could things go lower? Maybe. Who knows? Like maybe things go lower. But seems like the perfect time to DCA. Cryptowork, I think they will be around until they run with the money. I don't know the shorthand. WWBU. The day one coins and some tokens will be around for sure. They'll be used globally. 100%. Facebook is Meta now. 100%. I always call Facebook Facebook instead of Meta because sometimes in our stuff, like it's not. I always think that people would get confused. I'm talking about metaverse or something like that. But I should use the proper name. I really should. Okay, cool. So cool. Nice show today, guys. I'll be back here on Saturday. And if you guys have any questions for Saturday, please bring them. And of course, we're always in the Telegram. I just come through randomly and I check the Telegram for questions and whatnot. So definitely join the Telegram if you haven't already. Oh yeah, I agree with you on that Cryptwork. Meta, Apple, going to show down about the metaverse for sure. And I think all of these different metaverse, all these different phones are going to help with the metaverse, like Solana phone, ETH phone, and Matic phone. But yeah, all right then. Hopefully, catch you guys on Saturday, 9:30 ish in the morning. I'm out. Peace, guys.